I want to share with you a comment that I received. I think I received it today. Might have been yesterday, but I think it was today because I remember talking about it on the drive to Prince Edward Island today. Anyhow, this is the comment. Now, it's in relation to a video I did a little while ago about the violence in Gaza and the West Bank, the violence that is being perpetrated by Israel, the genocide, the starvation that is being perpetrated by Israel, the country of Israel. The commenter says, I stopped watching Beau after confronting him for refusing to address the genocide, Biden's role in it, etc. So disappointed that it took you this long to say anything. Silence is complicity. History will judge you, but just know that I am judging you now. Oof, there's a lot there, right? There's a lot to a comment like that. Now, I can appreciate this was my reaction. I stopped watching such and such, and I stopped watching such and such because they weren't addressing something that I thought they needed to address. There is, and there, that's okay. That's simply stating a fact. And I'm disappointed that it took you this long to address it, which was the point of my video. So I get that too. I'm disappointed. Ed, I'm disappointed that it took you 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. I'm really disappointed that it took you this long to address this. Silence is complicity. Okay, I can be on board with that too. I think I actually said something similar in the video. Silence can be taken as complicity. And all the time that we are silent when a bad thing is happening, when a horrible thing is happening, when evil is being shared in the world, is being unleashed on the world, our silence throughout that whole time helps it. Makes it just a little bit more possible. I'm with the commenter right up until that point. And then it's that last line that gets me. History will judge you, but just know that I am judging you now. That comment that I shared with you is a form of negative reinforcement. Okay? The best example that was ever given to me, because I'm a dog lover. Sorry, I know lots of you guys love your cats, but it would be very similar with your cat. As a dog lover, though, I remember I was in business school, and one of my professors, he gave us this example. And it was a class on human resources. It was a class on human relations, business relations, office politics, that kind of stuff. And he said, "Okay, your dog. You open the door to let your dog go outside to pee, and your dog takes off, and the dog runs down the road." And it runs down the road because there's another dog. It knows there's another dog down the road that it likes to play with. It runs down the road and it scrambles around with the dog. And you are annoyed. There's ice on the ground and there's snow in the air. And you run down the driveway. You're still in your pajamas. You're in your bare feet. And you yell at your dog, "Fido, get up here. Get up here, Fido. Come on, Fido. Come on, Fido." And Fido, hearing your voice and seeing you at the end of the driveway, Fido turns around, comes running up the hill. What do a lot of people do? What's the wrong move that a lot of people do? They yell at Fido. They smack Fido. They chastise Fido. They make Fido afraid, right? By standing over them and yelling at them and pointing at them and bearing down on them. And Fido's tail goes up between its legs. His ears drop back. Fido cowers. How does Fido feel in that moment? Fido feels like crap. Fido feels afraid. Fido probably wishes it didn't come running back to the master. The next time Fido runs away, is Fido more or less likely to come the first time you call? If it's going to get in trouble anyway, it's going to play for a little bit longer. Negative reinforcement just doesn't. In a world where there are many social circles that we can travel in a world where there are many social groups we can be a part of, in a world where there are many opportunities for relationships that we can develop, negative reinforcement doesn't work because the threat of being isolated is significantly less than what it used to be. The threat of being ostracized is significantly less than what it used to be. And as a matter of fact, if we find ourselves in these positions where somebody, I'm judging you now. Oh, well, why would I ever want to spend time with you? Why would I ever want to claim that I'm standing beside you? Why would I ever want to claim that you and I share values? I don't want anything to do with a person that wants me to feel bad for trying to do the right thing, even if doing the right thing was a long time coming. I don't want to spend time with or associate with somebody who is judging me and is condemning me, not because I've chosen to do the right thing, but simply because I've taken too long. I understand there's a cost in delay. I absolutely understand that. And I understand that silence is consent. I get that. But when a person gets on board, when a person changes their mind and crosses the aisle, crosses the floor to your side, do not attack. Do not judge. Do not shame. Praise. Praise and praise and praise. Praise them so much that those old circles they were flying in, those old circles they were moving in, hear about how much you praise them so that they will feel more comfortable to walk across the floor, to walk across the aisle. Praise them so much that they wake up happy for their decision to get on board, happy for their decision to not remain silent any longer, grateful that they were willing to finally do the right thing. I mean, I get it. It's frustrating when people are doing things that we don't want them to do, and it's frustrating when people aren't living up to the hope we've placed in them, the expectations we've placed upon them. It is frustrating. It is frustrating when people are silent when they should be speaking out. And it's frustrating when people are hiding when they should be standing up and marching in the streets. It's frustrating when they vote for someone that's of no earthly good. And we've warned them over and over and over again that this person they voted for could not give a rat's behind for them. It's frustrating when we watch people, despite being warned, vote against their own best interests and against the welfare of so many of their neighbors. It's frustrating when they defend their actions ad nauseum, despite what is clear and evident cognitive dissonance. But if they change their mind, praise them. I see you've decided to shift. You've decided to give up on such and such. You've decided to take up this or to take up that. You've decided to try to protect your neighbor instead of trying to harm them. I get it. You've decided that you're going to change. Well, yeah, history will judge you, but just know, I'm judging you now. Why would any of those folks ever want to change their mind when they know the reception they're going to receive? Why would they ever want to get on board when they know they're going to receive that kind of welcome? Praise them. Sure, you wish they had been here last year. They're here now. Praise them. Yes, you wish they hadn't wasted the vote the way they did, but they're here now. Praise them. Yes, you wish they hadn't spent their money on hats or perfume or steaks or coin or Bibles or flags or cards, action cards or whatever other thing that they spent their money on. But they did. Thankfully, they're here now. Praise them. People make mistakes. They do. People make mistakes, and people take a long time making the right decisions, getting on board, making the decisions we want them to make. People sometimes are very slow doing the righteous thing. Again, I can understand the disappointment. I can understand the frustration. I can understand tuning those kinds of people out. Absolutely. But once they've done the right thing, beating them up at that point, condemning them at that point, judging them at that point, making sure they understand your disdain and your dislike for them at that point has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with you. And it could, in fact, hamper all of the good things that might come out of their presence, that might come out of their change of heart. Please be careful with your words. Praise will always get you further than condemnation, especially in a moment like the one I'm describing. Amen.